Salam alaikum, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome to Simplified. Do you know the hardest thing to do is talking in front of people, and then followed by the second hardest thing to do is talking in front of people while you are being recorded, and then followed by the third hardest thing to do, being recorded and going on social media where the information, the experience is going to be there forever. And then the fourth hardest thing to do is, to some people, giving speech in front of a lot of people. Now, with Simplified, I do all of that. And the messages that I give is going to be there forever, at the grace of Allah. My messages will live longer than I live. I pray to Allah, that I live a long life. Now, imagine, do you know what it takes for me to sit down here with you every week? It takes a lot. And then for me to do this, and then I also then have to edit. I have to do a lot of other works on the videos. And after doing all that works on the video, then I start uploading, which takes time. We start uploading the videos. And then after we upload the videos, then I start sharing with my base, with people that I know. And then when you get it, it stops with you. It stops with you. Is either you watch it or you don't watch it. Or if you watch it, just keep it to yourself. You don't share it with anybody. That hurts more. That hurts. Why am I saying that? This is not my second video that I will say maybe you didn't share the last one. But this is maybe the 200th or more video that we have done. And before I keep going on with this, I want to urge you to please, when you get this very message, share with other people. Because you don't know who knows who that knows who that the message is actually for. But if you keep it to yourself, then the buck stops with you. The mission is not accomplished, or accomplished but not completed. So help me to complete the mission. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to another simplified episode, and I greet you as always with the most beloved greeting, the grain of peace, the grain of salam. Today's episode is very hard for me to do because I have had so many sleepless nights, and but sometimes all you need is one phone call that will put everything into perspective for you. And I thank God that that very phone call that I had came a few days ago. And it came from one of my beloved Caliphas, Khalifa Sulaiman Obadina. Khalifa, if you're hearing this message, you don't know the short conversation that we had, how deep it is for me. And that's why people don't know when what they do counts or matters in the sight of Allah. Why was I having sleepless nights? It's because I feel like the weight of simplified food drive is on my shoulders. And the burden has been very hard for me to bear. And that was one of the reasons why, by the grace of Allah, I went to Umrah to go talk to Allah, to equip me with benefactors that will help me with this mission. Because, and I said to Allah, Ya Allah, with Anabi Musa, alayhi salatu wasalam, in Surah Al-Taha, in all of his demands, the first demand Anabi Musa did was remove the impediment of my speech. That means he requested for himself first. And the second request he made was for a support system. And he nominated somebody from his family. He nominated his brother, Harun, the son of his mother, his birth mother, his own blood relative. And Allah said, call her. He requested more things, including saying, is my task for me, O Lord. And I said a lot of that when I was on Umrah, because I know that this thing that I'm doing is bigger than me. It's bigger than me. And Allah said to Musa, alayhi salam, Allah said, call her, kadutita, suraka ya Musa, sulaka ya Musa. So it shall be for you, Musa. Everything you ask. Mind you, if you go to Surah Al-Taha, label how many things Anabi Musa asked. That is a technique for our world, for our own lives. Even though Allah call you, you have to take a step back, evaluate the mission, and then make your request of your sender. And I took from the page of Anabi Musa. And Allah answered all his requests without any hesitation. And I said, Ya Allah, Anabi Musa asked you for help, and you gave him Harun. And you gave him one gift before he even started asking. And it was a gift that he has been carrying with him for the longest, which was his staff. And you put power, your kun fayakun, in his staff. So 2 big gifts that you gave Anabi Musa. Anabi Isa, alayhi salatu wasalam, your beloved prophet, Jesus Christ. You didn't give him 1. You did not give him 2. You didn't give him 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You gave him more. You gave him 12 disciples. And that was your prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam. Although, unfortunately, one of the support system that Allah gave him supposed to be a betrayal. Allah, and I said, I don't want a betrayal within my clan that you give me. And then I say, Allah, Ya Allah. Anabi Sulaiman, alayhi salatu wasalam, you equipped him with wisdom, with knowledge and understanding. Allah equipped me with wisdom, knowledge and understanding, and the patience and long life. More things I added to that. And I said, Rossullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you gave him all of the Sahabas. And one of the Sahabas that you gave Rossullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Umar, a warrior, a fighter, someone that was already well equipped and was one of the worst of his enemies to begin with. And Allah used that, his hatred, his feistiness, his everything he despised about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah used all of that. The fire in that man, Allah used it when Allah captured him for the Prophet and he accepted the Shahada and he became a Muslim. He became the frontliner. He was the reason why the Adhan, the call to prayer, was able to be called in the public without fear. Ya Allah, I call upon the people that you want to use for simplified. Please equip me with people that will help this mission with no hesitation and no string attached. Because if they ask me for anything, I don't have it. But only you can give more than they can ask of me. And please, Ya Allah, be ready to give it to them when they ask you and when I ask you on their behalf. And every benefactor you give me, Ya Allah, when I pray for them, either they know it or they don't know it, please answer it. Remember, Kola, Kadutita, Sulakaya Mutia. Amen. With all that being said, for 12 minutes I was thinking out loud. I was talking to Allah and you heard it. And if Allah will use you, I will post my email address and simplified email address in the comment section. Please find me. Please find me for the sake of Allah and help. Now, why was I having sleepless nights? Ramadan is coming. We have more base to cover to help people, right? And by now, we would have had some ample amount of donations, but we haven't. And that gave me fear of disappointing people, fear of not being able to meet the needs of a lot of people that are hungry. And it keeps me up at night. And when I pray to Allah, I just say to him, Ya Allah, I don't know how you do what you do, because I'm just a human being and the burden is so hard for me to bear. The thought of disappointing people, all they're asking me for is food. Oh, hey, la ilaha illallah. All I'm responsible for all these people is the food. And some of them, simplifiers, we have adopted these children that we pay for their tuition, we pay for we cannot afford everything, but we do as much as we can to assist with their livelihoods. But we give them scholarships. And all I know that I'm responsible for, we are responsible for, is the feeding. Now imagine you, Allah, that you are responsible for people's feeding, health, protection, guidance, direction, everything. The sight, the hearing, the digestive system, the speaking, the movement, the locomotion, everything. going to the bathroom, not going to the bathroom, even passing gas. As little as breathing. Imagine if somebody cannot breathe anymore. They will say how many seconds has the person stopped breathing. If it has been more than 5 to 10 seconds, they will be ready to pronounce the person dead. Otherwise, they're going to have brain damage, even if they wake up. Now look at Allah, responsible for everybody's in, out, in, out. And you still think there's no God? Think again. And now imagine this Allah, not only responsible for human beings. And I was saying this to my friend Khalifa. And I said, Ya Khalifa, yes, the Khalifa of Allah. This keeps me up. And imagine Allah that is responsible for human beings, animals, or fish, or the creations of the fish, ocean, creations of the land, creations in the sky, creations everywhere. And he said, and the jinns. Allah is responsible for all of that. Suli Jalal wal Ikram. Allahu Akbar. And I told him my fear, that I'm not happy that inflation in Africa, food prices keeps going up. You know what he said to me, Khalifa? He said, Alhaja Buki, don't have sleepless nights. It's the plan of Allah. Everything that happens is the plan of Allah. Just accept that and do your best. Simplifiers, when he told me that, I felt my shoulder drop, because it was a reality that I knew. It was a message I knew, but sometimes it's good to hear it. And I needed to hear it because I couldn't tell myself. It was somewhere in my brain, in my subconscious, and I needed somebody to bring it to my consciousness. And Khalifa did that for me. For that, Khalifa, I'm grateful. Now, he said another thing. He said the problem of Nigeria, so profound, is brought on to Nigerians by Nigerians. Democracy of problems. And he used America as an example. And it's true. Every time we have a new president, as he comes in and he gives us the speech, the next thing he will say is, God bless America. Whenever our president gives any State of the Union address, any speech, anything, God bless America. Even we citizens, no matter what, no matter when, God bless America. Even on our money, on our currency, it's written on it, God bless America. You know what God bless America means in Arabic? Tawakkal. Tawakkul. Alayhi tawakkaltu wa huwa rabbul arshil azim. Tawakkul. The trust in Allah. Now, who's practicing Islam more? America? You be the judge. But he said to me, he said, but Nigeria, we don't endure. As soon as a new president comes, we start cursing. Olori buruku ta lo mọ nǹkan tó lè ṣe. You start in one office. And then you don't give the person the chance to do the work. And you start rushing. Imagine your wife wants to cook for you. And you're home and you're hungry and you're yelling. You're too late. What took you so long? I'm hungry. The food should have been ready. You're yelling at your wife. And as she's trying to make the effort, she's trying to make the ewedu. My husband, I'm so sorry. I'm working on it. Trying to make the omiobe. Trying to make the amala for you. You're yelling. Before you know it, she's trying to put the salt, her hand shake because she's afraid of you. Then you're stuck with cocoa amala and salty effort. And the food is in front of you. Now you're going to eat it. She's tired. She's sweating. She has to go to the room to go rest. And you're stuck eating by yourself. Are you enjoying that food? When you come home, calm down. My love, I thought the food would be ready by now. I'm very tired. And I had a long day. Oh, then she can think, honey, can I give you something to snack on while I prepare the food? Just say yes. And she give you maybe hot cocoa, or she gives you peanuts or something, snack to snack on, or maybe orange spears, apple wedges, and then she can cook for you peacefully. Stop cursing out Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bless him. Pray for him that can do this job successfully, and be patient. If I see one more video of shameless mothers going butt naked in the public, cursing out the president, I will personally curse them out. So stop this nonsense and bless your president, and bless the works of his hands, and pray that Allah Azawajal give him the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding to do the work and do it well. Give him chance to do it. And may Allah empower him. Barack Obama adopted a very bad economy. And when he became president of America in 2009, he told us to be patient. He borrowed a lot of money from the world. He did a lot of bailouts, billions of dollars. And America was tight, but we kept short. Even there were some people that were rushing him through it, but the man was focused, and with the prayers of people, God bless America, and we believed in him, he was successful. So believe in your president and allow him to be successful at this work. Remember the episode I did last time? Allah selected him for you. Be patient and let him do the work. With that being said, please, people, I don't want this video to be too long. We need your donation. I beg you in the name of Allah. I will post our Zelle, WhatsApp, PayPal information also in the comment section. This time I will. I'm not doing this for money. Wallahi ta'ala, my two hands up. If you go look at my YouTube, it's not monetary. What is the word again? It escaped me and I don't want to be scrambling for it. I'm not getting paid for this because I don't want my intention to be corrupted prematurely or at all. When Allah wants me to monetize my page, we will monetize it. For now, I want Allah to give me the directive to do it. But yet, we haven't. But the ball is in your court. We need your help. Help us to help our dying, innocent people in Africa. We feed in Nigeria, Ibadan, Lagos, Abuja. We used to do Ile-Ife, and also Sierra Leone and United States. And we get donation from all over. But I know there has been inflation and there has been scarcity of things. Please, no matter how small it is, it's big enough for all of us. Shanun Tori Olong. Spare your change. No matter how small it is, Allah sees your pocket. Allah knows if you have more, you give less. Or if you have nothing, you give something. Allah, help us for the sake of Allah. I love you. But no matter how much I love you, God loves you more. And I know that you love me. Thank you for loving me. But no matter how much you love me, Allah loves me more. Everything I say that is good, just know that all adoration unto Almighty God, King of all kings and Lord of all lords. But everything that I say that is wrong, I accept the guilt, I accept the fault. I'm just Allah's perfect imperfection, like all of you. Please, I'm saying again, help us for the sake of Allah. And if anyone would like to be a benefactor for this mission of Allah, a benefactor for this work of Allah, a constant, residual, constant benefactor of this mission. Please, I need your help. I prayed for it in Umrah, and I know Allah answered my prayer. Help Allah to help me to answer my prayers. And may I help Allah to help you to answer your prayers. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and may this not be our last Ramadan. Keep it simple. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.